Hi guys, DFX back with you. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let me get into the meat and bones of this video. There are a couple pieces of art that have decorated my community since 2021 that will shortly be leaving the community, and I wanted to get some documentation of these two pieces of art. Let's get into it. So the first piece of art that we're going to be looking at that will be leaving here in this month, as we can see kind of in the distance there next to the stoplight, it's called Taking Flight. Let's go take a look at it up close and in person. So Taking Flight is right across the street here, and I'll just kind of walk, try to give you kind of a perspective. It's in one of our major busy intersections here in my town. Yeah, and this goes up over a bridge coming this way, and we'll go. That's where the other piece of art is that I'll show you. But let's get across the street here. We'll take a closer look. So here's the first sculpture called Taking Flight. It's been, like I said, it's been here since 2021 was when they first put it in, and will soon be removed, and they'll put something else here. But yeah, I haven't really looked at this sculpture up close since it's been here, and it's been here a few years. So that's the first sculpture. I think it's pretty neat. It's made out of metal and stuff. But let's head across the bridge here. We'll take a look at something that's been quite controversial for when they put it up back in 2021. The other piece of art I'm going to share with you. Let's get going here. So after a little brief drive over the bridge, I'm now at the second location where this second piece of art is, and this one's entitled Exhaling Dissolution. You'll see why. Let's go take a look at this one up close. So there in the distance is the second sculpture they're going to be taking out of my town. Yeah, and once I get a little closer to this, you're going to see why. This has also caused a lot of controversy for some reason in our city, and I don't know why. I think it's really cool. And I'm actually going to miss this, seeing this every morning when I make the commute from my side of town to in town. And it's made all out of wood. And it's a giant head. And that's what me and my wife have been calling it for, well, since 2021. And a lot of people find this really creepy. But for me and my wife, we're going to really miss it because, you know, it's just really quite a piece of art. And we appreciate it for what it is. And I think it's just really, really a spectacular piece of art. I'll walk a little more around it and show you the whole thing. What's crazy about this, at night, you'd think they've got all these spotlights on it. But this is the first thing you see when you come into our town, coming off the interstate. And a lot of people had problems with this. They just think it's ugly. They don't understand why it's here. A lot of explanation and weirdness about this sculpture. And I think it's just a fantastic piece of art. So there he is, right behind my head. When this first was installed, I did a kind of a cool little meme. And I had my lips not like in sync. There was a program out there, and I did the Michael Jackson song, "Think Somebody's Watching Me," or "Gotta Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me." But yeah, you can see why with this picture here. But yeah, so these are the pieces of art they're going to be removing. You guys stay tuned. I'll bring you what they've are going to replace them with when they start dismantling these and getting rid of them. So stay tuned for that video. But thank you for coming along with me as I get some documentation on these few little items, pieces of art, sculptures, and I'm going to miss them. They're kind of original, especially this guy behind me. He's pretty original, but you know. Anyway, thanks for joining me today on this interesting little episode, and until next time, guys, live long and prosper. I'll see you soon.